Greetings to all who have assembled here in City Council chambers and to our viewing audience on the Durham Television Network. We're ready to begin tonight's 2019 Citizens Police Academy graduation program. At this time, I ask everyone to stand for the presentation of colors by the Durham Police Department's Honor Guard and the singing of the national anthem by Kimberly Walker.
Officer, that's it. Oh my God. Oh, what? Oh. More time. Detail. Oh. Left. Present.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Scorecard. Hot.
You may be seated. Good evening, everyone. I'm Officer Knight, one of the coordinators of the Durham Police Department's Citizens Police Academy. The Citizens Police Academy is one of the department's most impactful outreach programs that strengthen police-community relationships. We always look forward to planning and implementing the Citizens Police Academy each year. The Citizens Police Academy allow us to build strong relationships with participants, and they also get an opportunity to get an inside look on how we operate. Each year, citizens are committed to learning and participating in all of our class sessions. Everyone that participated in this year's class upheld our attendance policies. Not one single person missed more than 3 class sessions, so we want to commend you all for your dedication to the program this year. At this time, I would like to introduce Corporal Richard Clayton, the Corporal of the Community Resource Unit, who will welcome you formally.
Good evening. Hello, graduates and guests. I'm Corporal Richard Clayton with the Community Resource Unit with the Durham Police Department's Community Service Division. I'm honored to welcome you this evening on the occasion of the graduation of the 2019 Citizens Police Academy. Congratulations. In attendance tonight, we have Mark Anthony Middleton, City Council member. We also have Randy Beeman, 911 Director. Is there any other city officials that I may have missed? Okay. This time, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our police department's executive commanders, starting with Chief Davis, Deputy Chief Marsh, Deputy Chief Sibley, Deputy Chief Cates, Major Allen, Major Sarvis, Major Pickle, and Major Montgomery. I'd like to thank you for attending. Tonight, we celebrate the graduates of the 2019 Citizens Police Academy. We commend them for their commitment to the attendance policy, attending 10 of 13 sessions over the past 6.5 weeks. Their outstanding questions during and after sessions and timely completion of homework assignments. Class of 2019 Durham Police Department does not take your sacrifice of time lightly. We sincerely appreciate your interest in our agency and your desire to making a difference in your community and your neighborhood. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to bring up Officer Shepard. He'll come forward to speak brief insights and reflections. Officer Shepard.
Thank you, Corporal Clayton. Good evening. My name is Officer Christopher Shepard. I'm one of the co-facilitators for this year's Citizens Police Academy. Let me start off first by thanking all the family, friends, significant others, loved ones of all our class participants this year. Thank you guys for letting us have them on the weekends for Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. I know home life could have been a little bit hectic without them in the picture, but we just thank you guys. So with that being said, to the 2019 Citizen Police Academy class, I'd like to sincerely thank you all. Over the last 6 weeks, you have shown a great deal of commitment and dedication to our program. I know I speak for every officer who stood in front of you to teach when I say it has been an honor and a privilege to bring this experience to you all. During our Citizens Police Academy, we explored a number of specific law enforcement-related topics ranging from criminal investigation to tactical operations. Also, our class had the opportunity to see how they'd handle a number of encounters that officers face on a day-to-day basis via our use of force simulator. To further share insights and experiences of the class, I'd like to ask the first of our 2 class representatives to come forward, Mr. Donald B. Salmon, Jr.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to have been asked to give remarks by the team of officers and police department staff who put together this program. I'd like to thank them for the opportunity to come today to offer a word on my experience with the Academy. Officers Knight and Shepard, along with Kimberly Walker, put together a program that the department can be proud of. I have to be totally honest. Were it not for my being added to the Civilian Police Review Board, I likely wouldn't have attended this academy. I came to the academy to fulfill a requirement and not much more. After having attended, I must say that this has been one of the most enlightening experiences around the service that our officers provide that I could have ever had. And I'd certainly say that any person in our city would benefit from coming to this academy to get a better insight into the day-to-day duties and responsibilities that our officers perform. The biggest takeaway that I have from this experience involves the level of dedication and focus the officers who gave presentations have towards the duties they perform. Oftentimes, when we go to sessions where people give presentations, the presenter will come before the group and read their presentation from a carefully curated and planned speech, much like the one I'm doing for you today. This was not the case for the officers who gave the lectures in this academy. These men and women were able to go before our class and offer an hour or more of discussion without referring to notes, because policing for them isn't something you write about. It's a duty you perform. It's your life's work, so talking about it, explaining it to laymen, comes naturally. We can rest assured that the leadership in and around the Durham Police Department are without question very passionate about their life's work, and that passion allows them to lead in a very literate and concise way. These are folks who know the profession well, and it shows. The Citizens Police Academy provides a valuable opportunity for citizens of our city to gain some insight into what our police face each day in an effort to ensure safety. It is my sincerest hope that this program can be expanded to allow more opportunities for the public to become informed, as the foundation of a free and just society is an informed public. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Salmon. At this time, we're going to bring our next class representative, Mrs. Elizabeth Highland.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Highland, and I am pleased to have the chance to tell you a bit about my experience at the Citizens Police Academy. I didn't know the academy existed until April, when I went to police headquarters with a local writing group for an hour of interaction and instruction with the use of force simulator. That was an eye-opening experience. And as one of my fellow writers and I talked about it afterwards, she mentioned the Citizens Police Academy. It took me 2 seconds to fill out that application, and I followed up with Officers Shepard and Knight more than once to make sure that I had a spot, and I'm really glad that I got one. Intellectually, I knew that the Durham Police Department does an incredible amount of work in so many different areas, but looking at the organizational chart that first night in orientation, I realized I really didn't have a clue. As a writer, I was interested mainly in investigative services and field operations because those are the areas highlighted in my stories. I learned so much that I'm still processing, like how bright and loud a flashbang really is. The reality of what those in forensics have to see, smell, and put their hands on every day, and how much the investigators in the Special Victims Unit really care. What I wasn't expecting, and what touched me the most, was to learn that there is an entire division, the Community Services Division, devoted to reaching out to the people of Durham, engaging them at different events, like teaching business owners and residents what they can do to help reduce crime in their areas, challenging and interacting with Durham's youth through the Durham Police Athletics and Activities League, aiding those in crisis, including folks who have mental health challenges, find the help they need through a special unit called the Crisis Intervention Team. I couldn't believe how much the officers in this division are out there, working every day to meet, help, teach, talk, and ultimately to protect everyone who lives here in Durham. I left that night humbled and moved. It's hard to convey how much this time has meant to learn from men and women who serve in Durham's Police Department. But I can say that I was proud to walk among them for just a little while. Thank you for having this incredible program and for letting me be part of it.
Thank you, Mrs. Highland. At this time, I'd like to ask the Sergeant of the Community Resource Unit to come forward for the special recognition of CPA presenters. Sergeant Cruz.
Good evening. And congratulations. This portion of the evening is directed toward the recognition of our top presenters awards. We would like to thank every presenter that participated in the Citizen Police Academy, because without the presenters for the Citizen Police Academy would be no Citizen Police Academy. The award recipients are evaluated through evaluation sheets, feedback, and insight. As I call the name of these recipients, I would like to just give a little insight that we got from you all's evaluation sheets. The first award goes to Elizabeth Poole. Elizabeth Poole was great, and I could have listened to her much longer. So interesting. Excellent speaker, informative, subject matter expert, includes humor in her presentation. Loved the presentation and energy and pride Elizabeth brought to it. Another person put great presenter even without visual aid, which means that they wanted some visual aid. You just didn't have it, okay? They was being nice about it. Second award goes to Senior Patrol Officer Brandon Perry. I really enjoyed this presentation. I like that he used a lot of slides with his content, visual aid. He spoke very clear and was very passionate about what he does. Great talk. The presenter did a great job and was very easy to listen to him. I can listen to him all day. Congratulations to Ms. Poole and Officer Perry. We also have a third award, and that award goes to Lieutenant Murray. I don't think Murray was aware that he was getting an award, but everybody was very impressed with Lieutenant Murray's presentation. He was a very well-informed and prepared speaker, excellent choice, strong public speaker, very professional and confident, represented the department very well. Congratulations, Lieutenant Murray. At this time, I would like to call Chief Davis to the podium for remarks.
Thank you, Sarge. Good evening, everyone. I'm just beaming from ear to ear because my staff, they make me so proud of the work that they do, and they do it with such passion. Congratulations. Of course, Ms. Poole gets an award, seems like every CPA class. She represents 911, Randy, so well, and thank you so much. I think she was one of the first people that I met out in the parking lot in my first week, and she promised she was gonna have her mother fix me dinner, and that she was gonna make sure I felt at home. I haven't gotten that dinner yet, Elizabeth, but I have felt at home around you. And also Brandon Perry. It's so good to know that we have staff members. Brandon, I'm assuming you did something on Crime Stoppers. Where's Brandon? There he is. You did something on Crime Stoppers? Yes, a very important program to us. Ms. Highland, thank you so much. Mr. Salmon, thank you so much for sharing. And to all of the Community Services Division officers, the work that you all do to put this program on, we really appreciate it. And Lieutenant Moray, thank you for your continued work. And to all the command staff for being here today. Already recognized Councilmember Middleton. Without you and the support of our council members, we cannot do our work every day. So greetings, graduates. And to our viewing audience on Durham Television Network. Yes, we are live tonight. I'm delighted to greet you on the occasion of the graduation of the Durham Police Department's 2019 Citizens Police Academy. It seems like only yesterday that we all came together in the Executive Command Staff Fellowship with you over dinner, a nice meal at the CPA opening session. The meet and greet event on August 24th, 2019 was a wonderful occasion to meet you. It was an absolute pleasure to hear what you hope to gain from participating in the Citizens Police Academy. And based on your session surveys, you were not disappointed. And you will have the opportunity to submit your overall impressions and recommendations via survey that will be emailed to you this week. And indeed, over the last 6 weeks, you have left our agency and staff with beneficial insights as a diverse and dynamic group, from writers to city employees to corporate managers and civilian police reward members. Your perspectives have been invaluable to us as well. As you know, you had the distinction of being the first CPA class to convene in the city's new state-of-the-art police headquarters. We hope you are as proud of that facility as we are. As the city's first purpose-built police headquarters, We are excited to be a part of that in this time in history. And I understand you enjoyed quite a ride as you traveled to the police range that is nestled strategically in the woodlands. I call it in the jungle, in the woodlands of Durham, but it's a beautiful part of the city as well, very natural. I was there last night. I am told some of you, as a result of your CPA participation, traveled through parts of Durham you didn't even know existed before CPA. If you did not have the opportunity to go on a ride-along during this class, we still encourage you to do so when it's convenient for you. Although your CPA experience has come to an end, please stay connected with us and engaged in issues of public safety and community-oriented policing. As I stated on opening night, public safety is a shared responsibility. The mission of the Durham Police Department is to minimize crime, promote safety, and enhance the quality of life in partnership with our community. Creating safe communities necessitates the very best of our officers and the very best of our citizens. Congratulations, and be sure to share your CPA experience with other individuals in your community. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Chief Davis. At this time, I'd like to ask the Durham Police Department's Executive Command staff to please stand for the presentation of the 2019 Citizen Police Academy graduation certificates. Graduates, as you hear your name called, please proceed down to get your certificate. Cecile L. Bradshaw. Sonia Blaylock. John Bowden. Kristen Carden. Amanda Damon. John Denari. Sharon Dorley. Robert Felty. Janice Tracy Frank. Michael Greitzer. Patricia Harding. Yusuf Hinton. Elizabeth Highland.
I would say.
Carlos Lyons. John O'Doherty. Alexis Pearson. Mark Roden. Donald B. Salmon, Jr. Diatibin Vyas.
Chief Davis, please stay up there. We finished, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So at this time, and if I could get the deputy chiefs to come back up, we would like to formally present the presenters, the top presenters, their photo op as well. So if we could have Elizabeth Poole, Brandon Parrott, and Lieutenant Mark Murray to come forward. And I think it's important that we acknowledge, this is only the third year that we have had this type of honor as part of the Citizen Police Academy. Each year, we take your feedback very seriously, and we try to make tweaks and enhancements. But it's important for us to note that actually, Senior Patrol Officer Parrott and Elizabeth Poole, this is the second year each of these presenters has received this award. So they have a track record, and we are going to challenge the other presenters to earn some of the awards as well. Brandon and Elizabeth, thank you for the energy that you bring. And Lieutenant Mark Murray, one thing the class said in their comments over and over was the command presence that he held throughout his presentation. And he's very serious about his presentation, is always asking for constructive feedback. So Lieutenant Murray, thank you very much for your special contribution to this year's Citizen Police Academy. Let's give them another round of applause.
At this time, I'd like to ask Sergeant Cruz to come back up for the closing remarks.
Once again, good evening. Once again, another Citizens Police Academy has come and gone. We would like to think that all Citizens Police Academy were the same, but they're not, simply because not all people are the same. We get new reactions from new people and a whole slew of new questions each year. These interactions are what make the Citizens Police Academy a success every year. The Durham Police Department benefits as much from the Citizens Police Academy as the citizens. We get a chance to interact with you all. We get the opportunity to learn the people, learn how the people feel about various topics, your likes and your dislikes. These interactions are what are very important in maintaining a positive relationship with the community. I hope that everyone got something out of the Citizens Police Academy, whether it's knowledge, a better understanding of law enforcement, or simply a new friend. On behalf of the Durham Police Department, I would like to congratulate the Citizens Police Academy 2019. At this time, we would like you all to join us for food and refreshments in the lobby. Thank you.